following live stream is a special presentation of the Wildcat Network, Wildcat Broadcasting Club, and USD 312.
It's game time!
Oh yeah, baby! Hey, she hit the buzzer meter!
And what was that?
From way downtown!
Check that mic, make sure it sound right, boy.
For three, gets that one to go in. Ladies and gentlemen, Wildcat Nation, get up on your feet.
This is a recording.
And to quote Frank Sinatra, and now the end is near, and so they face the final curtain, because it's senior night here at Haven High School, home of the Roaring Wildcats. Tonight's the night of tears for those who have been here for 4 years.
And hopefully good tears.
Hopefully good
Hopefully
tears. Welcome to the live stream right here on the Wildcat Network. As tonight, your Haven Wildcats will go up against the Halstead Dragons. And I got to turn that down. So let's go ahead and do the quick rundown and shout outs here. We've got Riley Heath, who's going to be running the main camera up here. And then, of course, you'll be hearing a couple voices because we do the traditional senior night thing of interviewing seniors. But then there is the commentating team of myself, Paul Clements, but joined with me is the one, the only, Clary Percy. How you doing tonight, Clary?
I'm doing great. I'm excited to be here.
Oh, let's go ahead and show that excitement. Hello!
Hey.
Welcome, guys. So yeah, tonight is the is senior night. It's the one of the two big games for all of high schoolers, because the first one's homecoming. We had that last week,
Right.
and now it's senior night. These are the two games that you want to win at home. So,
Yep. Important night, so yeah.
oh yeah, important nights. So with it being senior night, and you're a senior, I mean, you know, there's gonna be a lot of emotions.
Right. It's always emotional. I mean, it just is. It's every senior night at like any high school is always emotional because it's your last ride. It's your last. I mean, we're hosting Substate, but for any other reason or for any other way, it would be our last home game. So yeah.
Right. I mean, you know, on the calendar, it's written as the guaranteed final de facto home game, but
it's an important night. I mean, it might not be the high stakes of a sub-state game, but I think in all of the players' minds and the parents' minds, teachers' minds, coaches' minds, still an important game. Still means a lot to every student, every athlete playing in this game.
And so yeah, tonight we'll have that. We'll have the senior night festivities. That's going to be in between the games and all that. And then of course, again, like. You know, the traditional thing that we do is interview seniors. We've got a couple for you guys tonight. We've got Gavin Moore. He'll be joining us in the fourth quarter of the girls' game, and then we've got Cassidy Peterson, who'll be joining us during the third quarter of the guys' game when the band takes their break.
Yeah. So not great for Cassidy, but I mean, she gets to be interviewed. So what the heck?
I mean, and you know, this year we're going to highlight seniors from some of the activities that don't always get onto the streams and stuff like that.
Right.
So it'll be good to hear from them and all of that.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
But you know what? First and foremost, we got a game.
It is time to play basketball, and Let's see, about 10 minutes, and we'll have the girls' game started up here. So yeah, I mean, I think this is an important game more for the girls, I think, than the guys. I think sub-state placing is in effect here. There's a lot of things that could happen out of the outcome of this game. So we'll see how it plays out.
Yeah, so let's go ahead and give you guys a bit of a recap here of what's happened here since you guys last saw us. The trip to Heston was a tough one for both of Haven's teams.
I didn't go, but girls
it was tough.
Had a pretty competitive game, ended up losing. Guys lost on, I believe, a last-second miss, which is so unfortunate to lose in that manner. I heard it was rocking there. I think it'll be rocking here tonight. I mean, every game against Heston is just so, like, the emotion is just like almost on like a different level. It's so
a rivalry.
High. It's a big rivalry. I mean, even more than, I'd say Nickerson is more for football, but like basketball, man, we do not like Heston. Heston doesn't like us. It makes for some great games to play in, to go to commentate.
Oh, good
so
chance
hopefully,
that they'll run into each other again.
I'd be shocked if the guys didn't end up playing each other in or for sub-state.
Yeah. So the Lady Cats. I mean, as we said, they came up. It was close for them. We'll highlight the Lady Cats here first. But you can see on your screen, 5 points was the difference there. However, the girls from Haven shouldn't be worried. With home court advantage for the first round of sub-state locked down. Now it's time for the final 2 games of the season, and the number 10 Lady Cats are now caught up in a battle for sub-state supremacy with number 6 Cheney and Heston, with the potential to tie Cheney at the top once again and host the 8th-seeded team on the line. The Lady Cats have quite a bit to play for tonight.
Yeah.
With a 9-8 record, Halstead may seem like an easy opponent, but with Dominique Schutte on the squad, the Lady Dragons shouldn't be a team to overlook. Sitting in 4th, this team is looking to solidify their place among the top 4, and a win here can go a long way to locking up one more home game. A lot is on the line, and only in the next 32 minutes will set up what Tuesday will look like.
Right, and or at least I watched Dominique Schutte. I mean, she was great at the Classic. I mean, she was almost a one-player show at times, just completely dominant on mostly offense, but still pretty solid on defense. And I think one of the keys for Haven is to contain her, because containing her doesn't guarantee a win, but it can. I'd say it gives you a way better chance at a win.
All right, now switching over to the guys' side, and yeah, I agree with you. Dominique Schutte is their prime player, and so you can't overlook the Lady Dragons.
Right.
But switching over to the guys' side, suffering their first defeat on Tuesday at the Shed against Heston, the 17-1 Wildcats are now in a place that they haven't been all season long. Second. However, that's as far as that they will fall. With Cheney being 4 games back with 2 left to go, the Wildcats will have to lick their wounds as Brant Sipe and the rest of the number 2 Wildcats will look to bounce back and maybe take back what was once theirs. However, they will have to go through the Halstead Dragons to do it. Sitting in 6th place with a 7-11 record, the boys from Halstead are still looking for a possible chance to reach the top 4. Adam Glendenning's team will have a tall order ahead of them in the Cats' Den tonight. Is Haven still in the driver's seat and control of their destiny, or will the Dragons steal a victory over Lonnie Paramore's boys?
That's the question.
That's going to be a big question.
The question.
I mean, we saw a lot of drive and determination from the boys on Tuesday night from the Wildcats.
And
2 points, but they were down by 10.
Right, and I mean, the guys had a first half who were, I can't remember his name, but there was it was either Jay Proctor or something Proctor, and he had a 20-point first half, which in high school is amazing. I mean, that is incredible to score 20 points in a half. From Heston, he's from Heston. And the second half, he had nothing. So I think, as I've said all year, both Haven teams have a lot of resilience. And I think it's really going, every game we lose can either be a positive or a negative. Obviously, it depends on how you recover from that loss, and I think this could be like a perfect rebound game for Haven. So, I mean, yeah, there might not be, like I said, the stakes might not be high, but the importance of it is still very much there.
Yeah, and we'll show the score or the table here in a second, but Haven can't fall any further than where they're at now. I mean,
Yeah.
second is the definite lock.
Right.
Now Halstead, I mean, they took the win against Lions back on Tuesday at Lions.
Right.
But I mean, 7-11. I mean, like they've got like I said, they have a tall order
Yeah.
against them tonight.
I can't see Halstead taking a game here, but it's obviously it's possible. But
Oh, yeah.
to me, it's not really. I would think the main game here to watch for in terms of Haven is the girls' game. I think if Halstead plays their full potential, we could have a really great game on our hands. But again, we'll have to see. I think how Haven starts the game will be a good indication of how the game will go. Haven, some games, they've came out with like basically like a throat punch that just like attacking the opponent, but then some games they've looked very passive on offense, and they've not had very efficient and just great games in general. So I think that if Haven starts well, they can get a win here.
Yeah. So here's a look at the sub-state standings, and let's highlight that 2 games left.
Right.
I mean, we're
Only
down
2
to
games.
Yeah.
Man,
We started off
this
with 18
season just
left.
went by so fast. I cannot believe it's already almost over.
So for the girls, Cheney has that lead. They have the advantage. Haven, all they can do for the girls' side is just tie, and that's it. And that's really it. They can tie for first. Heston, I mean, like, you know, we can. The Lady Cats can be able to get second place on lockdown tonight. Should
Right.
Haven win and Heston lose.
Right.
Heston's going up against Valley Center, or not Valley Center, Smoky Valley tonight. Why did I say Valley Center? Smoky Valley. So the possibilities for Haven,
Right.
for Substate, as we lose the camera feed there, the possibilities for them is that they could be, they could be facing against Lions, Nickerson, Chaparral, really anybody from 4th on down.
Right.
For the guys, 1 loss, they can't fall any further than where they're at now. A win here and a loss and a Heston loss will mean that the guys regain first place, and then you're looking at a guarantee. I mean, like if you're the guys, if you're the Wildcats, if you hit first place, you're going up against number 8, Nickerson. Nickerson can't climb.
Which is what you want, yeah.
Yeah.
And I think right now, Haven playing both of the Lions teams it's what you want.
Well,
And
I mean, from
obviously
the fan perspective.
From the fan perspective, you'd want to play anyone really below that 6th spot, but for a coach, you always want to be 1. So
yeah.
I think Haven will come out with a lot of fire tonight. I think they'll be looking to avenge the 2 losses that they got. I think both teams should come out just guns blazing, just ready to go. And
Oh yeah.
yeah, I think it'll be good. It'll be a good game.
I mean, here's the thing that's on the line. The next time that you guys get to see and hear from us after tonight will be Substate first round.
Right.
We're
Playoffs.
hosting. Yeah. And
It's our playoffs.
And like, should Haven? I mean, like it's Monday and Tuesday, with Monday being the guys and Tuesday being the girls. But
Right.
should both teams host the same school? It's both on the same day. All right. Let's go ahead and give it to the PA and get ready for this one.
Haven YouTube channel with Paul, and they can also listen to it on the Anastasia station 106.1. At this time, I'd like to invite everyone to please stand for the playing of the national anthem. The Haven High School band under the direction of James Hurst.
everybody. We're down to the nitty-gritty because it's game time. Your number 10 Lady Wildcats will go up against the Halstead Lady Dragons right here on Senior Night.
It's about game time.
We've got Sadie Estel. She's going up to the center, or she's in the center circle. She's going to go up against Dominique Schutte, and we're about ready to go. Are you ready?
I am very ready. Haven will win the tip. Bree has it. Here come the Wildcats.
And here's a look at your rosters here for tonight's game.
There's Bree, top of the key. First possession here for your Haven Wildcats. There's Sadie. She'll get it up to Sienna. Sienna drives to the basket, puts it up, little off, rebound by Schutte. All the viewers at home, number 4, Dominique Schutte, definitely someone to watch here tonight. I mean, she was fantastic at the Wildcat Classic. Keep your eyes on her.
She was one of the players on the all Wildcat Classic team, the all tournament team. So
drive by Halstead here, the ball's tipped. Puts it up, shots off, rebound by Kinley. Here comes Haven. Bree Bronner will bring the ball up as she always does for the Cats. Double teamed here, errant pass. Probably should have looked elsewhere, but
yeah.
Nevertheless, it's a turnover, and Halstead will have it.
It was a good look.
It's the right idea, I guess.
Yeah. Just a little bit too much.
Yeah. Now here comes number 1 Willis for Halstead. Fakes out to number 3 Young. Young on a drive. Wide open is Willis for 3. High arcing shot is up. Shot is off. Haven has it. Here comes Sienna. Sienna down the left side of the court. She'll pass it back to Bree. Cats will reset. Might run a play here. Ball's tipped by Schutte. Saved by Sadie. Here's Carly in the corner. Out to Bree. Bree to Sadie. Or Sienna, excuse me. Now it's to Carly. Corner 3 from Carly is up, and it is off. Rebound is gathered by Halstead. Here comes Wilson.
And you saw that Sienna Dufresne tried to make a run in there, but the defense was right there to stop her.
Over to Wilson. Wilson. Out to Willis. Willis to Young. Young on a drive. Wide open, and she puts it in. Number 14, Sydney Holtreiter. Man, she was as open as can be, unfortunately.
Yeah. First make of the game, and that goes to Halstead.
Oh, and that's a pass that I don't think Sadie and Carly were on the same wavelength there, as it'll be an early timeout called, I believe, by Dwight Roper. So a 2-0 start here with 5:53 in the first.
So, yeah, I mean, start off with zeros on the board there, and I mean, this is kind of maybe this is a timeout about offenses here.
I mean, I think it's almost too early to tell what the game will be like right now. I think
you got to give that time to feel it out.
Right.
And all that.
I think Haven's had now 2 unfortunate turnovers here, so that's not a great start offensively for them. But I mean, hey, there's still 30 minutes of play, basically to go, as it'll be Halstead ball. And Wilson will get it into Willis. She'll break, or Wills, excuse me, not Willis. Wills will give it to Young here. Young over to Shoot. Schutte. She'll pass over to Willis. Willis will drive on Bree Bronner. Gives it to Schutte, back to Dominic Schutte, off a drive. In the corner is Halstead. Here's a drive. It's tipped, and Haven has it. Here comes Kinley, excuse me. We pass back up to Bree, and here comes Haven. Over to Carly. She'll drive and put it up and miss, but rebounded by Sienna. Another miss, put up, and there's a foul called now.
And the drought still exists here.
Yeah, it's still real.
Yeah, with 5:06 left to go. But that first foul, that might actually end the drought here. Let's see.
It's good. First points of the game for your Lady Wildcats. It's number 24, Sienna Dufresne, and that's not a surprise if you watched us all year.
Oh, yeah.
Sienna has been great this year for Haven, as she'll make it 2-2, and it is a tie game now. Wilson over to Schutte, back to Young, over to Wills on a drive, takes it, shots up, and it will take a friendly bounce, and it will drop in for number 1, Addison Willis. So 4-2 right now.
Yeah, I mean, that you say friendly drop. That took forever.
Yeah.
That's like an I owe you money
That was
drop.
like yeah. Now here are the Wildcats. Bree. There was contact there from Schutte, but no foul called, and here she comes up the court. Schutte. Moving from left to right. Now from right to left. Schutte. She'll give it to Young. Top of the key is Young. Over to Wilson. Wilson drives, open lane, shot is up, and good for Halstead. Good start for Halstead here so far. They're up by 4 with about 4 minutes to go in this first quarter. Here's Bree, ball's tipped, and that is another turnover for the Wildcats here.
And that's something
3 early
don't
turnovers.
want.
No.
Yeah.
And the Wildcats will bring number 21, Avery Bronner, into the game. She has been somewhat of a spark plug for the Wildcats early in games here. She's been able to get into the post and get really easy points. So we'll see if she makes a difference here in this game. Here is Young. She'll wait. Over to Wilson. Lauren Wilson. A pass to Wills, excuse me. Back to Wilson. And over to Young. Young on a drive. Over to Schutte. Here's Wilson on a drive out to Will. Shots up, missed. Rebound is gathered in by Sienna, and there's a foul called on Halstead.
Yeah, right
so
now.
Make that 2 early fouls for Halstead, so that's also something to watch here.
Right now, Halstead enjoying a 4-0 run here. You know, I mean, you know, after those two free throws, yeah, it's been 4 unanswered points.
And here comes Sadie. She'll race down the court, coast to coast, puts it up. It might have been tipped in air.
And the drought still continues.
Tried to save it, was Young, but it's no good.
I say the drought. It's not much of a drought just yet.
Yeah.
They've had
Young,
the points.
Young almost saved it for Halstead there, but she couldn't. Still 6-2 here. Bree moving right to left. Over to Kinley in the corner. Kinley. Sadie on top of the key. Dribbles left. Here's Bree on a drive. Bree gets bounced outside a little bit. And this Halstead defense has been really solid so far. They're putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers here, making them, stolen.
Oh, here we go, 2-on-2.
Commentator's curse unfortunately. Here's Wills.
Oh no, you called it because it's
I
that
called
defense.
it, yeah. Not a curse, I called it, yeah. Here's Young of Halstead down to Dominique Schutte.
Oh, left her
Wide open. It is up, and it is a little off there. Out of bounds, Haven ball. So unfortunate, man. That's 4 turnovers.
Yeah.
4 really early turnovers for the Wildcats.
And we're looking at with 2 minutes.
That's not what you want to see.
2:19 left to go. I mean, yeah, you know, it's a 4-point difference. So Haven hasn't been punished all that much just yet. They're still in it, but they can't be doing this throughout the entire game.
Especially at the end of games. Oh, and there's another turnover. And here's Young. She'll go right to the basket and she'll put it in.
And see, that's why you can't be doing that for when it rains, it pours, and that's right now. You put on your rain jacket.
To the basket, shot's a little short. Avery puts it up and in. Avery Bronner with the basket. And like I was saying, she can be a spark plug when the Wildcats don't have any other options. Deep 3 here is off. Rebound by Avery, and she's been great at the start of games, just getting the Wildcat offense going. Oh, and Sadie just loses it out of bounds. That's so unfortunate. As we've had 5 early turnovers here.
No,
or
that's
no,
the 6th
6.
one now.
Yeah, unfortunately, as a lot of them just have been bad luck. I mean, just it's unfortunate.
Well, I mean, like, let's also give credit where credit is due here. The defense
Halstead
is playing
has
well.
forced them right.
Yeah, like the steal right there in the midcourt, that or right in the middle
That's
of
important.
the court.
Yeah. Over to number 10, Myers. Myers back to Dominique Schutte. Off a screen, back to Myers. Myers over to Wills. Number 1 of Halstead, Wills. Over to Schutte. Dominique Schutte drives to the lane, puts it up.
Oh.
A charge is called on Dominique Schutte, and that is a great way to start the game in terms of defending Schutte for Haven, forcing a charge. That's what you want. Just contain her, keep her at bay, keep her frustrated. That's going to be important here.
Halstead right now, full court press here.
Yeah.
They do not want to give Haven any kind of room.
Kinley, open 3, deep 3.
Oh. I think if she could have made a step or 2 forward, she would have sunk that one in.
Mm-hmm.
So, 57.4 seconds left to go in this first quarter. And, I mean, I think the story of the game have to be the 6 turnovers here for Haven at the moment.
I think so, too, yeah. Here is number 1, Wills of Halstead, who will bring the ball up. She'll get it to Wilson. Wilson will call a play here. Wilson over to Myers. Myers. Thought she might receive a screen there, but she won't. Over to number 2, Wilson. Wilson. Now a screen is set. Wilson. Out to Dominique Schutte. Screen set for her. Back out to, I believe it's number 1, Willis. Willis back to Schutte. Schutte. Out to number 2, Wilson. Wilson. Out to Myers. A lot of ball movement here for Halstead. Wills resets and gives it to Schutte. Schutte back to Wills. 6 seconds left. May have drained down the clock perfectly here. Here's Halstead. Foul called on the floor, I believe, on Sadie. And it looked like a blocking foul to me.
And that's going to be the first one here for both the. Wait, did they call that on Sadie or Sienna?
Or Sienna, yeah.
Well, no, I mean, like they said
I think it was
Sienna,
on Sadie, yeah.
The numbers, Sadie.
There's 0.7 seconds left. She'll put it up before the buzzer, and it's off. And that will do it for your first quarter. Your Haven Wildcats with 4 points, and the Lady Dragons with 8. And the story right now has got to be those 6 really early turnovers for Haven. I mean, it hasn't been an ideal start.
No, it hasn't. And, I mean, those turnovers, after a while, they'll turn into points. I mean, like, I don't think, at this moment, correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think Halstead has had a single turnover yet. So, I mean, so that's something that you're gonna have to look out for. But again, part of it, I mean, some of it was like where you had the pass overhead and it didn't quite connect. But others, it has been Halstead's defense just playing lights out so far.
I mean, just forcing so much pressure on the ball handler is so important because it makes them think about every second they have the ball. I mean, I know that when I play basketball and someone's like intensely guarding me, or like they're like right on the ball, or they're at my hip, they're like pressuring me when I dribble. It takes extra brain power to just like think about what you're gonna do with the ball, and that right now is wearing down the Haven offense.
We start this second quarter here, and I mean the fouls are flipped though because it's 3 for Halstead, 1 for Haven. We'll see how much that plays into a factor as well.
All right, here's Wilson. Wilson back out to Schutte. Schutte right back to Wilson. Over to number 24, I believe. That's another Schutte. Over to number 3. Drive by Halstead, kicked out. Over number 2, Wilson. Wilson. Here is, I believe, Delana Schutte. Now to Young. Young cross-court pass to Wilson. Wilson off a drive. Kicked out to Schutte for 3. It's up, and it is a little off. Rebound is almost corralled by Haven, but shot was put up by number 14, Sydney Holtzrichter. She will go to the line for 2 shots.
I was going to say that's either a rebound or Sienna was lucky to have her face right there.
Yeah. First shot's off for Holtzrichter. Or Holtzrichter. And here is the second of 2 shots. It's up, and it's good. So 1-2 from the line for Sydney Holtzrichter. She leads all Halstead scores right now with 3 points, and it's 9-4. Oh, another turnover for Haven. It's put up, and it's going to be a foul on Sadie, and it'll send number 2, Lauren Wilson, to the line.
And that's Sadie's second foul, and then kind of in quick succession, too. And then right now, Haven, 7 turnovers right now in this half.
Shot is up and good from Lauren Wilson. And here now is the second of 2 shots. It's up and it is off. Rebounded by, I believe that's Avery. And here comes Haven. Halstead is still pressing here. Up to Carly. Carly. Ball is passed back to Bree. And she'll call play here. Bree. She'll move. She'll pass it to Sienna. Sienna. Over to Carly. Carly out to Bree. Bree. Down in the post now is Sadie. Sadie. Double teamed. Out to Bree. Bree to Carly. Carly to Sienna. Drives. Finds Bree. Mid-range shot is up and good. A clean mid-range J from number 12, Bree Bronner. And the Cats inch closer. It's down to a 4-point lead now. Schutte off the dribble. Formed, looked good, the shot wasn't, and it will be a change of possession here. Haven will get the ball back. We'll throw in for Carly. She'll get it to Sienna. Now to Bree, and she'll bring it up. Halstead still with a full court press here. Spins, and she'll lose it. Here comes Halstead now. Wilson up to Young. Young fakes the pass to Schutte. Now out to Holtzrichter. Wilson. Here's Schutte. Number 3, Young in the corner. Drives, and they'll call a blocking foul, I believe, on Avery.
Fourth foul here for Haven, and that's the first one on Avery Bronner here. And so yeah, now Haven 10-6 here.
All right, oh, ball's tipped and lost.
And that's going to be a turnover for Halstead. Now I think that's their first one on the night. They've been playing pretty well so far.
Now here is Haven. They'll bring the ball up. Bree. Oh, almost lost there, but Kinley has it. Sienna right to the basket. She'll put it up, and she will be blocked by Dominique. Dominique Schutte with the block. That was, man, that could have been a foul, and it's an open pass, or an open pass rather.
I mean, I wouldn't say. I think that was a clean block, but I mean, like, Sadie had a lot of traffic.
There was still some contact, right? Yeah. All right, here now is Sadie. She'll drive, and that is a foul called. I think it'll be on Dominique Schutte here.
I said Sadie. Sienna had a lot of traffic to drive through.
Yeah.
But that's the thing, as defense, like as a defense, you want to have like a whole bunch of traffic there into the basket.
Right. That's important. Yeah.
Yeah. No open lanes.
Right. And it'll be a floor foul, actually. I'm not sure I agree with that. I thought she was going up, but it'll be a floor foul. So it'll be passed in to Sienna at the top of the key. Here's Kinley. Kinley down to Avery. Goes to work, puts it up, and it is true. A good shot there from Avery. She's got 2 baskets, and the lead is cut now 2-4 again.
And their post
Schutte. Catch and shoot is a little off.
Oh, there we go.
Gathered by Sienna. So right now, Dominic Schutte, a non-factor so far. We'll see if that changes.
And Haven right now staying close because of their post play.
Staying
here.
in front of her, which is so important.
Well, I mean, like on the offensive side too, even. Like on the post play, just staying like right next to the basket there.
Yeah.
Getting those easy twos.
Here now is Bree. They're gonna call play here. 4:23 to go here in the second quarter. Down by 4, and I think this is Halstead. No, it'll be Haven ball.
Yeah.
It'll be Haven ball. Thought it might have been Halstead ball for a second, but it will stay the Wildcats' way. Sadie. She will dribble to the left. Now back to the right, and she'll give it to Bree. Bree drives, puts it up. Shot is tipped, and I believe that's another block for Schutte. Schutte down the court. Over to Wilson. Wilson right back to Schutte. Schutte to the other Schutte. The shot is no good, and here comes Haven. Haven on the break. Here is Bree.
Very nice.
Kinley, her corner three is up, bounces around, and it'll be Haven ball. Haven will keep possession here.
Yeah, Kinley, for whatever reason tonight, not making those threes work for her tonight.
Not yet, at least.
Not yet.
We'll see if she gets going. Yeah. Here's Avery, puts it up, and one basket. She's excited, as she should be. Lead is down to 2. That's a big basket.
And that's the 6th foul by Halstead, and one more will put Haven into the bonus.
And now Avery has 6 points on the night, and she is carrying the Wildcats offensively.
Oh yeah, and she's going to shoot 2, right? Or no, she's going to shoot 1 more here for the traditional 3-point play.
And the 1 of 1 is up. And it is good. 7 points on the night for Avery Bronner. A strong start for her. And the Wildcats have inched back within 1 point. 3:29 to go here in this first half.
Yeah, 1 point. I think in this.
1 point down by 6. Here's Schutte.
I think, like, what was it earlier in this quarter?
It was 12-6 at one point, I thought.
Yeah, it's been a 5-point
run
for the Wildcats.
5-point run. Holtricher. Over to Myers. Myers. Up to Wills. Wills gets it to Schutte. Schutte right back to her. Wills moving to the right. Schutte for 3. It's up, and it is a little off. And Schutte is not feeling it tonight. And the ball is stolen by Avery Bronner. Here comes Haven. A chance to take the lead here off of this 5-0 run. Kinley. Thought she might take a 3 there. Saved by Bree somehow. Kinley in the corner. Guarded closely. Out to Sadie. Back to Bree, and they might call play here. 12-11. A chance to take the lead here. Kinley, open corner 3 is up, and it is almost in. Sadie lost her balance, and it's grabbed by Halstead. But then taken back by Avery. And Sienna to the basket.
Referee letting this one play here.
Yeah, I'll say.
I thought I saw an elbow to the back of Sadie's head.
Yeah. And what a wild possession there, just back and forth up and down the court. And it'll remain 12-11 here. 2:09 to go in this first half.
And I've been trying to keep track of turnovers here, but if I'm not mistaken, just in this half right now, Haven with 8 turnovers. They've been able to limit them in the last couple of minutes. Halstead has had 3.
Which is why I think that they are back in this game. Tipped, stolen.
Oh, there we go.
And it'll be a jump ball here, I think. Oh, a travel. They'll call it a travel. I thought it might have been a jump ball as they're both fighting for it, but the refs don't see it like I do, and it's a travel, and it'll be a Halstead ball.
Bree Bronner had that one.
Right, and she was moving with it, but I guess must have took a step extra, so that will be Halstead ball now. Here now is Wills. Wills stolen by Sadie.
Here we go,
Sadie one-on-one to the basket, puts it up, and one basket for Sadie Estill. The Wildcats have the lead.
And
how important is that?
Oh, man. I think that was huge here for momentum.
And they will put number 24, Dolina Schutte, back in. And, man, the Halstead coach is furious on the sideline. I mean, holy cow. Shots missed by Sadie, but the Wildcats still have the lead here. And here comes number 3, Young. And I think the Wildcats have done a perfect job so far of containing Schutte. She has been a non-factor. Shots up, missed. Here comes Haven. Haven with a great ending to this half. Let's see if they can keep it going. Here's Avery. Down to Sienna. And that's a push. Foul called on Halstead. And Haven's in the bonus. So Sienna, will be going to the line here. And that's something to watch. Can Schutte get into rhythm here? And they'll also put number 2, Lauren Wilson, back into the game for number 10, Clara Myers. This will be a 1-and-1 here for Sienna Dufresne. First shot is up, and it is off. Rebounded by Avery, but it's lost. Gathered by Halstead. Here they come. Wilson lost it. Saved. Jump ball almost. Oh, and she hits the deck. She comes up smiling, so I think she's all right, but they will call a foul on Bree. Bree didn't know what to think, but nevertheless, it'll still be Halstead ball here with 1:04 to go in this half. That was a big collision there, but I think she's all right. Here's Young. Young to Wills. Wills. Top of the key to Wilson. Wilson. She'll dribble right, and does. Young. Down to Schutte. Schutte lost it. Schutte is not on her game at the moment, and here comes Haven. Bronner. Down to Avery Bronner. She'll put it up. Missed. Rebound is gathered by Schutte. 32 seconds to go here in this first half. Haven up by 1 point. Halstead has the ball, though. Here's Wills. Addison Wills. Here's Young. Young. Blocked by Sienna, I think. Multiple defenders in the area. 12 seconds left. Schutte. Dribbles left. Back out to Wilson. Schutte. Contested 3 is up, and it is off. Put up by Halstead. Halstead will score, and that will do it for the first half. What a tightly contested game so far. Your Lady Wildcats 13. The Halstead Lady Dragons with 14. Man, I mean, what an ending. What an epic first half, honestly.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, not high scoring, but just so back and forth.
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot of things that were happening, and I mean, I don't really know what else to say. I mean, like, it was.
I mean, Halstead looked great early, but I mean, right now, I would say that it's mostly Haven's momentum, as we'll bring the good old commentators can to you. I think Avery has been great so far. She has 7 points, but at the same time, Halstead has been more consistent throughout the entire game. I think a big storyline here is Schutte. She is not on her game right now. She has had multiple turnovers, and she looked visibly upset when the coach was talking to her on the sideline, so we'll see.
And that's a big thing, too. I mean, like, she's got, like, 0 points on the board at the moment.
I would say a huge W for Roper and the defense. Keeping her contained is going to be really important.
Now, I would say this, though. I think another big storyline has got to be the turnovers here.
Right.
Haven's got to be able to limit them, and they started doing that. There towards the end of the second quarter.
I think that's why they came back, right? Because, I mean, it's simple. If you don't turn the ball over, you can score, and scoring wins you the games. I mean, it's got to be a consistent pace of scoring here for the Wildcats. It can't be in bursts, because if it's in bursts, it can be like it can fluctuate. So like some quarters it'll be like 10 points or 2 points. You want it to be like a steady amount so you can consistently score throughout the game. So far, it's been a little topsy-turvy for the Wildcats, but towards the end of this second quarter, Wildcats found their footing, down by 1, but really, I think they have all the momentum here.
I think so too. All right, guys. So here's the thing: we're gonna get you guys. We're gonna give you guys a chance to be able to take a breather. We're gonna take a breather as well.
Yeah, we will.
And all that. Sit tight. Second half is gonna be coming up here next. So we'll be back with you guys.
Haven Sports on the Wildcat Network is brought to you by Yoder Engineered Structures. If you want the finest in engineered structures, just say yes. Call toll-free at 844-YES-BARN or visit us online at yoderstructures.com. Shep Chevrolet, where a handshake is still a deal. Visit us online at shepchevrolet.com or give us a call at 620-222-9226. Heartland Credit Union. Apply online at hcu.coop. Visit your nearest branch or call our e-branch at 800-428-8472.
Wildcat Nation, get up on your feet.
This is a recording.
Beautiful, beautiful Wildcat Gymnasium right here in Haven, Kansas. If you've never been, it's right off of Kansas Highway 96, and it's right between Wichita and Hutchinson. So you got to check it out one of these days. All right, we're getting set for the second half, and so let's go ahead and bring it right back to you here. It is senior night once again here on the Wildcat Network, and we're proud to have you guys jumping on board here. So senior night here as we start the second half. This is the second half of these girls, their last guaranteed home game, and you saw that the three-pointer there, and Haven already has an early turnover.
As I make my my return,
your grand re-entry. But I mean, like, it's senior night here, and right now Haven is right back down to a 4-point deficit, and it's, I mean, like, we said it earlier. I mean, like, one of the big ones is that that turnover column there. But I mean, I think also Haven had a better second quarter there, just driving it and driving it into the post and getting.
Stolen by Sadie.
Points.
She'll smartly wait for Bree.
Let's see if they'll.
As I missed an early three here, but who was it by?
I missed it too.
You missed it? That's all right.
So
I'm pulling double duty again tonight as I'm playing with the band for some parts of the game. So if I missed the start of quarters, that's why.
Yeah. Oh well, that's. I mean, like, you are. You're one of the students here, and like smaller school district. One of the things that happens is that students, they do a lot like if there's a student
a wide
that's
range
involved,
of activities. Yeah.
Oh yeah. If there's a student that's involved, they are basically involved in everything.
You can have a week where I can have Scholars Bowl, singers, band, broadcasting. I mean, it's that's the life of Haven.
Oh yeah. I mean,
wouldn't have it any other way, as it'll be inbounded into Shooty here. Had an open look. A floater is up. Missed. Over the back foul. It'll be Haven ball.
So I think with that explanation.
With that explanation, we'll get this second half started.
Well, that, and I think the fans at home will also give you a pass as well.
Hopefully. So. Sienna called for it. Didn't give it to her, but here now is Bree. Bree back to Sadie. Sadie. Drive, kicks out to Kinley. Kinley. Three is up, and it will be no good. Rebounded by Sienna, though. A nice offensive rebound. Cats will reset. Bree will call play.
And the three ball has not been going in for Haven at all tonight.
No, it has not. Drive from Sadie. She'll put it up and put it in. Number 23, Sadie Essel.
And I was going to say this. That has been going in for Haven very well.
Stolen by Sienna. 1-on-2. She doesn't care. Right to the basket. Puts it up. And it is put in by Sienna Dufresne. 6 points on the night for her. We got a tie game, folks.
And an early 4-point run right now for Haven.
Really important run here to just reestablish some momentum. 17-17 now. Here's Young. Young to Dominique Shooty. Back out to Young. Young takes a three, looks good, is good. Number 3, Casey Young for 3, and the lead is immediately pushed back out to 3. A 3-point lead from the 3 for Halstead. Up by 3 now are the Lady Dragons. Avery comes right back down.
Oh,
They'll call a charge. I really don't know how that was a charge. She was falling away, it seemed like.
Yeah, but her feet were planted, though.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I agree with that. That doesn't seem like it would really warrant a charge to me. Like, a charge to me is a very definitive thing, right? It's not like a wishy-washy. It's like it has to be pretty obvious, and that didn't seem obvious to me. But again, that's why we're up here in the commentators' booth, and the refs are getting paid to call the games.
Oh, yeah.
Here's Casey Young now. Young spins and gives it to Wills.
I mean, it was still a good idea from
Right.
Avery Bronner.
It wasn't a bad play, just not great at execution. Here's a Willis. Careens off the top of the backboard. Lost and saved. Schutte steps into a 3. It's up, and it is good.
Dominique Schutte's first points on the night.
And I thought that if the ball hit the top of the backboard, it'd be Haven ball, but it must not have touched like the very top point of it, maybe.
Yeah.
Because I figured it'd be Haven ball, but I guess not. There's a kick ball here, so it'll still be Haven ball. I'm surprised, honestly.
I think some of those probably got to be like up to the referee's discretion.
Right. Well, because it seemed like it did come off the top, but not like the very, very top. Because if it came off the very top, it would have went straight up and didn't go straight up. It went like at an angle.
I mean,
so I guess that's why it didn't.
The frame,
yeah. Here's Bree in the corner. Bree up to Sadie at the top of the key. Sadie will give it to Bree, and now she'll reset, and she'll call a play. Bree moves from left to right. Now dribbles backward. Passes to Sienna. That's another turnover here for the Lady Wildcats. Unfortunate. And here's Schutte. Schutte steps into a deep 3. That's short.
A little too confident after that first 3.
Yeah. Here comes Sienna. As Schutte's been trying to get going this whole game, but she hasn't quite found her rhythm yet. Sadie off a nice drive, puts it up and in with the Euro step. 23-19 now. Sadie Essa with a great start to the second half. 2 early baskets in this third quarter for her. 3 from Young is up, no good. Rebound will go Haven's way. And they'll put number 10, Clara Myers, in. And
right now, I mean, you know, I think the big story of that first half was turnovers, and right now
it's somewhat continued. I would say, it was somewhat continuing. We almost lost it. So
yeah, well, I mean, like, it continues, yes, but both teams are not turning over the ball as much now.
Yeah.
So that's got to be something that Roper's talked about.
Almost lost, is lost.
And that's a turnover. There's the commentator's curse.
Actually, it'll say with Haven here. I think it was tipped off of Halstead.
Good point.
So Haven will keep it. Down by 4 here with 2:52 to go in this third quarter. And this third quarter has flown by. I mean, the pacing has been really great. It's been pretty fast quarter.
That was kind of the story with the JV game earlier.
Right.
Then that fourth quarter.
And it
took forever.
Yeah. Here's Kinley. Thought about a 3 over to Bree. Bree down to a cutting Sadie. It's tipped. Haven still has the ball. 23-19 here.
And this is one of those times where I'm glad we do not have the shot clock.
Yeah.
Because
I want to take as much time as possible here just to get a good shot.
Well, not just that, but I mean, like, you would be looking at like less than 10 seconds.
Yeah.
To make that next play.
Here's Young.
Back to getting aggressive trying to steal that one.
Wills thought about a 3. Myers down to Schutte. Schutte back to Myers. Thought about a 3. Myers out to Wills. Wills will move to the left and give it to Myers. Myers tipped, hits Sadie in the face. And, man.
I think she's bleeding now.
That looked painful.
Yeah.
No, she's
not.
Hope she's all right.
I
I think she's okay, but man, I'd be shaken up too. that did not look fun. There'll be a couple of substitutions here for the Cats and for Halstead too.
I've been smacked in the face by soccer balls and basketballs. It's not fun.
No, it is not fun. Anyone who has had it happen to them knows it is not a fun experience. Here's Sadie. Over to Kinley. Kinley. Avery on a drive. Avery. Ball's tipped. Saved by Sadie. Top of the key. Bree calls a play.
Yeah, I thought she was bleeding. She's not. It was just probably some hair or something like that.
Yeah.
But,
here now is Carly. Carly over to Bree. Bree will give it to Sadie. Sadie, Carly's open. 4-3. Corner three's up. It's good! Great shot from Carly Bland, and it is down to a 1-point game here.
And correct me if I'm wrong.
First points.
First three-pointer for Haven as well.
Exactly. Timeout is called by Halstead. Haven slowly taking some of that momentum back, which is hugely important here.
Yeah, I mean, looking at it here, I mean, turnovers have been at a premium here, and that's a good thing if you're on the offense for either of these two teams. But right now, Haven enjoying a 5-0 run at the moment.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, they've come back with 5 unanswered points in almost the last 2 minutes.
Right, and that's a big three there because Carly, normally not too known for her 3-point shooting. More of a post score, I would say, but it's a great shot. It's a great shot, and the result is it's down to a 1-point lead now. So
now here's the other tidbit. Haven has yet to. Well, no, they've had that lead, but it was only for a second. So they're going to want that lead back.
Yeah.
And they're going to want to hold on to it for a little bit longer.
All right, here now is Shooty. We'll get over to, I believe, who is her sister, Dana Shooty. That's number 3, Young. We're back to Shooty. Halstead. I think Halstead might hold the ball here for the last shot. There is 50 seconds left. But it sure seems like they would just hold it here, and Haven doesn't seem to be too worried about, now they'll put some pressure on Shooty. Shooty in the corner of this half court here. Right back to her.
Haven's defense.
They're just going to hold it, yeah.
Pushed them all the way back there, but yeah, they're holding on to it.
And Roper's not happy. He'd like a steal here, but we'll see if they can get one. Shooty had the open. Pass, great play by Bree. It's tipped.
And
still Halstead ball.
Oh, that was.
Thought it might have been Haven ball for a second there, but it's not.
So close to it, too.
Right. And that was a great steal, or a great near steal there by Bree to reach in and get a piece of that ball. Under 8 to go here. Here's Shooty in the corner. Shooty steps back. Young. Tipped. Great defensive play, but it's back to Shooty in the corner for a 3. It's up, and it is good.
And they count it.
Man, that was what a sequence there. Shooty hits it, and Halstead, that's a pretty crushing 3 there if you're Haven, having stopped the pass into the post. It gets tipped out to Shooty, and Shooty hits it. And we'll see if that gets Shooty back into a groove here. It's 26-22. Obviously, if you've watched the Wildcat Classic, if you watch Halstead play, you know that when Shooty gets going, she can be lethal from deep. So hopefully in Haven's case, she won't get hot now, but we'll see. 26-22 for Halstead, 8 minutes to go.
Yeah, I mean, that was a big three-pointer there. And
huge three-pointer. Man.
I mean,
that's a great shot too. That'll be Shooty's, I believe, second 3 of the game and 6th point of the game. So we'll see how big of a 3 that was in the second quarter, or in this second half, excuse me.
Well, right now, like, you know, that turned a 3-point lead into a 4-point lead.
Right.
And
it turned what was a 1-possession game into a 2-possession game, which is just so important now in this fourth quarter with everything at stake. And I mean, it's going to be a wild ride. It's going to be a ride.
Buckle your seatbelts. Let's go.
All right, here now is number 2, Wilson. Wilson, right back to her. Wills to Shooty. Shooty puts it up from the mid-range, and she hits. Not a good sign if you're Haven because, like I said, when Shooty gets going, she is really great.
Yeah, you can't let her get warmed up.
Yeah. We'll see how the Cats play on defense to counter her. Bree will get it over the half-court line. Here come the Cats. Bree's immediately double team, fights out of it. Sadie, foul called. Halstead coach not liking that call. It's a foul anyway. 28-22 for Haven. For Halstead, excuse me. It'll be inbounded here by Sadie, right back to her. Sadie drives, puts it up. Shot is off. Almost bounced in. Here comes Halstead. Dominique Shooty with the ball. Shooty. She'll get it over to Wilson. Wilson to Wills.
It's been a very low-scoring game here.
I'll say,
so
I mean,
far.
sub 30 points for the highest score so far, so yeah.
And I don't think a single player has hit the double digits yet.
No, I think you're right. Highest is 8 for Dominique Shooty.
Oh, there's 3 more.
And there's 3 more for Dominique Shooty. No hesitation there, and she's on a roll now, and that is exactly what you don't want if you're Haven here.
8 unanswered points.
8 unanswered points
for Halstead.
The lead is up to 9, and you need some quick points here. Here now is Carly. Carly fumbles it a little bit, jump ball. It's still Haven ball, I think.
So no need to put another tick into the turnover column just yet.
Well, I think Haven's been a lot better in general at the second half, but I still think there's still a lot of work to do to come back in this game.
Oh, yeah.
Especially with these points recently being scored by Shooty.
They've been keeping it close. I mean, like
it's been relatively close, yeah.
Yeah.
Shooty has been getting going recently, though. Sadie thought about that mid-range. Carly in the corner, 3's up, off, rebound, gathered by Sienna, fought for it. Halstead ball.
Yeah, she couldn't be able to take that one up.
Yeah, I thought she might be able to, but she can't.
And I think she was also probably hoping for a foul to be called there.
Yeah.
But,
no foul is called.
Yeah.
And it is a 9-point Halstead lead, and Halstead can, just like that, make it a double-digit lead here, so we'll see. Wills to Wilson. Shooty sets an off-ball screen for Young. Young. Wilson top of the key. Wilson out to Young. Young thought about a 3. Left open for half a second there. Here now is, I believe that's Wilson. Wilson off the drive. Out to Wills. Wills. Screen's going to be set by Shooty. Oh, it's a bit of a soft screen there. Here's Shooty. Shooty. And Halstead is just moving the ball very well right now. About 5 minutes to go here. And Haven has to put some pressure on their ball handlers here if they want to get the ball back. Here's Wilson. Up to the basket. Shooty for 3. Semi-open. She hits it. A deep contested 3. That is, I mean, is that 11 unanswered points right now?
Yeah, it is.
And
I was going to say that.
That's I believe, Shooty's
That's
8th straight point. I mean, man, she has been on fire here this fourth quarter.
And I was going to say Haven's defense in that possession was looking great.
Right.
Up until that shot.
Right, and Halstead will get the ball back here, I believe, off a turnover. So a pretty good third quarter now is being followed by a not-so-great fourth quarter. The lead is up to 12, almost in a blink.
Yeah.
And it's an unfortunate turn of events here for the Wildcats, as they were really in this game up until, I mean, obviously they're still in this game, but I mean,
still plenty of time left. Yeah.
But just a completely different outlook now, as Shooty is just starting to go off here.
Yeah, I mean, you know.
Here's Wilson.
Yeah, Halstead is in 4th right now, but I mean, like, you know, they're
they're still a strong team. Make no mistake. And now 4 minutes to go here. Wilson puts it up, and she will put it in.
And when you play against a team, when you play in a league, I mean, like there are teams that you will play quite a bit throughout history. Halstead and Haven, those are two teams that know each other very well.
Right.
I mean,
And
Derek Schutte and Dwight Roper, they both know each other's tactics. I mean, like Schutte's been coaching for a while over at Halstead, as far as I can remember. And
obviously
Dwight
Roper's been here for a while, so.
I mean, like he's been here for quite a long time as well. So I mean, like these two coaches, they know each other so well.
Right, and here's Avery. Puts it up, good looking shot, it's no good. It will go to Halstead.
And that's a turnover here for Haven.
So with 3:31 to go, it would take how do I say this? An avalanche of points here to bring it back within competitive, or
a bucket of baskets,
or to bring it back within a to make it competitive. Basically, is what I'm trying to say. As Halstead calls a timeout.
A bucket of baskets, a plethora.
And it's
of
obviously
points.
it's still like competitive, but just not as.
Oh no, I'm just going with alliteration.
Yeah.
Timeout called. And that's going to be Halstead's timeout there. So they're gonna be down to 3. So I mean, but 3:25 left to go, and we're looking at 14 points. I mean, you know, basketball is a game of runs, though. So
right.
So you got to think like, you know, a couple of good offensive possessions and a couple of good defensive stops, and you're right back in.
I think next offensive possession for Haven, you got to score. I mean, you have to score because as late as it is, Haven has to start building the momentum here if they want to come back. But it's just time is just not on our side right now, so we'll see.
Dwight Roper still has 4 timeouts left here, so question is, you know, strategically how they're going to be used, and is he going to hold on to them till the very end?
I would almost say use them more toward the start of this, or I would say don't worry about saving timeouts, because at this point you're wanting to make it more competitive. So that's what I think is going to be important here, is just gaining back momentum as they almost lose it. Shooting, this would be a dagger 3. She's fouled.
Fouled right at the.
She's fouled as
perimeter.
she shoots, and that's 3 points at the line for Schutte. And that might be the backbreaker here for the Cats. Obviously,
3:20
obviously
left
still
to go.
3:20 to go. It's up and good. The first shot for Schutte. She has 15 points on the day. Man, a slow start, but she has just turned it on here in this fourth quarter. Second one's missed. And I hate to say it, but that the buzzer-beating 3 at the end of that third quarter got her going, and now she's on a roll. Her third shot from the line is good. 16 points for Schutte on the day. Here comes Haven. And it's still possible for a comeback, but it's going to have to be a lot of points in quick succession here. Sienna in the corner. Drives. Out to Bree. Bree to Sadie. Sadie puts it up.
Oh.
No good. And
Almost
there'll
had
be a
the
foul
miracle
called
shot.
on Bree. And it's a 16-point lead right now. So
And I think right now too. I mean, Haven battling here. Halstead with 13 unanswered. If my math is correct here. So.
Yeah, just an unfortunate end to it. Oh, that's definitely a foul.
Yep.
And I think eventually Halstead will get to the line here. I think Haven has 5 fouls. So I
missed
think
a foul for Halstead
with a
there.
couple more fouls here, they will get to the line. And I'm not sure what just happened here. I think it might have been the player was.
I think she might have been out of bounds when she
Yeah,
caught it.
some kind of illegal touch maybe by a player. Just something the ref saw. Foul called, and I think Halstead is 1 or 2 away from the bonus here.
So really, I mean, I don't know if this is really the time to pour in all the fouls here, or if Carly Bland is just playing aggressively at the moment.
Oh, wide open pass, or wide open shot, excuse me, but it's missed, and it'll be a jump ball. Haven will have it, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be a Haven ball. And it'll be a throw in here from Kinley to Carly. Long pass to Sienna. Here she comes. Nice pass to Bree. Back to Sienna. Puts it up. It's in and good.
Beautiful pass there by Bree Bronner to be able to get it.
We'll see if the Wildcats can start the comeback here. Foul called.
Yeah,
and
now
it'll be a 1-and-1 now, I think.
Yeah, now they're stopping, or they are fouling to stop the clock here.
It'll be number 2, I believe. That is Lauren Wilson at the line for Halstead. She has 5 on the day. Chance to make it 6 on the day. The 1 of 1 is up, and it's missed. Rebound is gathered by Sadie. Thrown to Bree. Here come the Wildcats. 2:20 to go in this game. Can they start the comeback here? Sadie, drive to the basket, blocked by Schutte. They'll stay with Haven.
Yeah, the comeback's got to start now, basically.
Yeah. Timeout called by Roper and the Wildcats. So a 14-point deficit here with 2:12 to go. Halstead is in the bonus. Anything's possible, but as every second ticks, it becomes, unfortunately, less and less likely for Haven to come back.
I mean, 14 points, so still hold hope.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, you know, Haven, as we said in the onset here, they, you know, or well, we might not have said it at the start, but I mean, they have the ability to tie up Cheney, but they have to win out or and have Cheney lose out. Haven realistically could stay in second place, but they've got to get the win here in order to keep that chance.
I think how they finish this game could be really important to their season.
Yeah, I mean,
even if they don't win,
Valley, so
to just make it within like 5 or 6 points. Deep three from Kinley is up, missed. Gathered by Carly, jump ball.
Haven ball.
It'll be Haven ball.
And right now, the threes have not been coming in. I don't know if you keep trying on the threes.
I don't.
Or
Yeah.
for the,
well,
for the low post.
I would go for the highest percentage shot here. Just whatever comes is what you're going to want to take here.
I mean, there have been a couple.
I would take that right there. No, she'll drive, put it up. Nice shot from Sadie. Leads down to 12.
And a foul.
I believe a foul, so she'll go to the line.
It's going to take plays like that, though, to be able to get, to be able to have Haven come back into this one, though.
Yeah.
It's the 1-and-1s now, though. Halstead is in the bonus here, so.
It'll be number 3, Casey Young. First shot's good. Young has 6 on the day. And it's now 39-26 for Halstead. And here's the second shot. It's up and it's good. 7 points for Young now. And Halstead will sub number 2, Wilson, back in the game. They'll take number 14, Holtz-Richer, out. And the lead's back up to 14 now for Halstead.
Right now, Halstead enjoying a 15-4 run at the moment. I mean, like, it's...
Oh, ball's tipped, lost, saved by Halstead. They have it. Foul by Sadie, and...
Yeah.
Man, I hate to say it, but that might have written the final chapter on this game.
Well, yeah.
Down by 14 with 1:41 to go. I mean, obviously, anything can happen in a basketball game, but it would take multiple threes here and a lot of Halstead turnovers.
And we go right back to...
Sadie gets subbed out.
We go right back to where we started.
Shot's good. At the line from Schutte. She's got 17 on the day. She, unfortunately for us, she's been great. Second of 2 is up, no good. Here comes Avery.
Like I said, we're right back where we started at this half. You got to be able to limit those turnovers, and that's what's really got to them early on, especially.
There's Kinley on the drive. It's up. Foul called on the floor. Or wait, I think it'll be a shooting foul here. Thought it might have been on the floor for a second, but it won't be. And Kinley will go to the line here for I believe it'll be 2 shots here.
That's Addison Wills' 3rd foul.
First of 2 is up, and nothing but net from Kinley Jackwitz. Actually, that's her first point of the day. She's had a couple attempts from 3, but they've been no good. Second of 2 shots is up and good. She's got 2 in the day. Lead is down to, I believe, 13. But there'll be more free throws coming here from Schutte.
And they're going to be a guaranteed 2 as Halstead is now in the double bonus.
First of 2 shots from Schutte at the line. First is up, and it is good. 18 points on the day for Schutte. And we thought that Haven might have held her to a low-scoring game, but it was not to be as she makes it 19 points on the day. 43-28 for Haven here. Or for Halstead here, excuse me. As Avery comes right back down. Carly puts it up. Missed. Rebound is gathered by Halstead. It's a 2-on-3 here, but the reserves come for Halstead. She's fouled. Wilson now will go to the line. And this will be, I assume, a lot of free throws here to just try and get the ball back. Put some points back on the board. First shot is a miss from Wilson. She's got 5 on the day. And a chance to make it 6 here at the line and make the lead 44-28. She makes it. 44-28, and Wildcats down by a bunch here, but about a minute to go. Here's Kinley. Kinley on a drive. Carly for 3. It's up short off the front rim. Here comes Young. 1-on-3 here. Oh, stolen by Kinley.
Oh, here we go. 3-on-1.
Throws it up to Avery, puts it up, and she'll score. Avery Bronner will score, but it might be too little too late here for the Cats. Down by 14. Fouls called on Sienna. It'll send Wilson to the line again.
Yeah, I'd have to say, you had the early turnovers, and then Halstead just got into an early run in this 4th quarter.
Right.
I mean,
led by Schutte.
Yeah, right now by my count, they're on a 17-6 run.
Right.
And it's been a quarter-long run. I mean, I think at one point they had a 13-0 run, and so the deficit.
They will take all the seniors out, I believe. Second one is no good from Wilson. And here comes Sandy up the court.
Yeah, I mean, Haven's early drought also, I think that's what put the nail in this one.
Yeah. And I think Schutte getting hot was the most important thing that happened in this game. There's an and 1 for Sienna. Nice shot there. That'll cut it to a 12-point lead here, but again, 17.6 seconds to go. She'll get her, I believe, 7th point of the day. Makes it 8.
And don't get me wrong here. I mean, this isn't necessarily on Haven or anything like that.
Yeah.
This has been complete defense.
I mean, Halstead has played very well on defense, and I think Schutte getting going the second half was so important, especially the 4th quarter, as that will do it. And Halstead will beat Haven here 44-33. It was a back-and-forth game.
Until it wasn't.
Haven played well in some stretches, but overall Halstead, the more consistent team. And I'd say the main factor here, Dominique Schutte just got it going in that 4th quarter. And they'll have a banner up here on the left side as they as I think they congratulate the Halstead coach here with his 200th win.
Yeah, there you go. 200 wins for Derek Schutte. It comes on the road.
Unfortunately, for us,
right here in the Cats Den.
I mean,
well,
it's a disappointing loss. I mean, it's.
I mean, Dwight Roper's 500th also came on the road last year, so
yeah.
So I mean, like, it's just one of those things where that happens. But I mean, Halstead, 15 minutes away, so short drive. Here, let's go ahead and let's. So they're having the festivities here to honor the 200th win for Derek Schutte.
Yeah.
And I mean, like, you know, but it's like you said, like Dominique Schutte, like, she had a dry spell that lasted the entire almost 3/4 of the game.
Right.
Got hot in that fourth quarter.
Right. And I think that was the main difference here for the Cats, and for them not being able to come away with the win here. So.
The next time that the Lady Cats are going to be playing, same thing for the Wildcats, will be on Tuesday night. We are doing senior night here, so let's go ahead and give that to the PA here real quick.
Katie King. Parents are Jason and Sarah King. Katie's activities are cheerleading, basketball, softball, station, and manager, Hayes and Stuco. Katie plans further education and major in business technology at Butler Community College. Katie King. Girls basketball, Brooklyn Barnett. Parents are Ann and Jennifer Brummer. Brooklyn's activities are managing for basketball, playing tennis and softball, Rise Up Rio, Stuco, and Vice President of the Kings. Brooklyn plans to attend West Community College to study criminology and further their softball career. Brooklyn Barnett. Carly Glenn, Renee and Justin Glenn. Carly's activities are Katie, Rise Up Rio, Corral, Kansas High School Rodeo Association, and National High School Rodeo Association. Carly's future plans are to attend Practical College to earn a degree in elementary education and continue rodeo. Carly Bland. Brianne Warner. Parents are getting Valley Pride. Bree's activities are basketball, volleyball, softball, President of Hayes, the Den, Rise Up Rio, Stuco and the Intermission at Wayne Rio Estate. Bree plans to attend Hutchinson Community College, play softball, and study business. Brianne Warner. David Jacqueline. Parents are Ryan and Terry Jacqueline. Kimberly's activities are basketball, yearbook, newspaper, tennis, and the Den. Kimberly plans to further education at Hutchinson Community College. David Jacqueline. Boys basketball, David Yoder. David Yoder. Guthrie, DJ Miller. Parents of John Petco. DJ Guitar, basketball, baseball, FCA, Cage, Stuco, Rise Up Rio, Debate and Life Squash. DJ plans to attend Hutchinson Community College next fall. DJ Miller. Brad Side. Parents are Cameron Saraside. Brad's activities are basketball, football, baseball, Rise Up Rio, Eagle and Penny. Brad plans to attend Pratt Community College next fall for the Electrical Power Technology program. Brad Side. These are your 2023 AMI seniors.
and that's a look at your 2023 seniors here for senior night. And so let's go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and do what I was going to do before realizing, hey, we're doing senior night festivities. But the next time that the Cats are hitting the hardwood will be on Tuesday, February 21st, when they go to Larned to face off against the Indians for the regular season finale. For updates, just keep an eye on the bulletin and the various Facebook pages on how to watch the stream or listen to the radio broadcast. The next time we're on your screens will be either Monday, February 27th and or Tuesday, February 28th for the first round of Sub-State. Date, time, and opponent will be announced after the Larned game. Just check the bulletin, Facebook pages, or right here, like on your, on the Wildcat Network YouTube page. It's all going to be right here on your home for Haven Basketball, the Wildcat Network. And just a quick reminder on that, should the Wildcats and the Lady Cats host the same school, both games will be played right here on the same date at the regular times.
2 for 1, so to speak.
Yeah. So now let's go ahead and take a look at that bracket. The standings. It now changes for the girls.
Right.
Obviously, Haven took the loss there, and so.
So if Heston wins tonight, then they will jump up to that number 2 spot. Haven will move down to 3, so Haven would then have to play Chaparral, I believe. Possibly.
Because
it's
5, 6, 7, and 8 all very close together there.
Yeah, I mean we'll see.
Yeah, but because Heston did beat Haven.
Right.
That head-to-head is worth something there. So
yeah.
The guys are coming up, and I mean, like, the Wildcats. I think you said it at the start. It's not a do-or-die situation. It's not.
No,
there's not as much on the line for them.
Right. But
they
still
don't fall further past in second.
Right, and I think the girls losing that game. Obviously, I try to keep it as positive as possible, but just not a totally crushing loss, but still pretty disappointing to not win. I mean, I thought Halstead was a beatable team, and I thought, to be honest, that for the first 3 quarters they played not amazing, but they played solid. And I think that it's so unfortunate that Shooty went off in that 4th quarter, because if they had contained her, I think that, I mean, really truly, Haven could have came back and almost stolen the game.
Yeah.
But I mean, obviously not. So.
Well, I mean, it's like you said, that the start wasn't like.
No, I mean,
like
it was 7 turnovers within.
Yeah.
I mean.
Oh yeah, within
4 minutes, 5 minutes. So.
But I mean, like for both teams, like it was a slow start.
Right.
But just as you said, Dominique Shooty.
And I think
caught on fire.
I think Haven did a good job up until that 4th quarter of just they kept doing what they do best. They kept trying to get back into the game. Obviously didn't work in the 4th quarter, but I think Haven should just completely, well, they shouldn't scrap that 4th quarter from their memory, but I think defensively what they should do is just they have to learn how to contain the other team's best star, because if they can't contain a player like Shooty, then they might have a real hard time in sub-state stopping whoever they play against.
Yeah,
we'll see. I mean,
let's take a look again at that.
There's still plenty of time to change game plans and all that stuff, but yeah.
I mean, like you'd be looking at Halstead possibly for that second game at sub-state. So yeah, I mean, like there is a good chance that you're going to play against Halstead again. So, all right, well, the girls' game is in the books. The guys are about to start here. We're gonna take a break. We've got 10 minutes here, and so yeah, we'll meet up with you guys on the other side here. For now, enjoy the sights and sounds of Wildcat Gymnasium. get it out of the way. Be careful because the guys are going to come in. Move back over here.
Yeah, you played 7 this morning. What about the ladies? That is a start. It's a small start.
Haven Sports on the Wildcat Network is brought to you by Yoder Engineered Structures. If you want the finest in engineered structures, just say yes. Call toll-free at 844-YES-BARN or visit us online at yoderstructures.com. Shep Chevrolet, where a handshake is still a deal. Visit us online at shepchevrolet.com or give us a call at 620-222-9226. Heartland Credit Union. Apply online at hcu.coop. Visit your nearest branch or call our e-branch at 800-428-8472.
The Wildcats. Once again, if you have friends and family that can't be here tonight, let us know they can watch it live on the main YouTube channel or call or listen to it on the Anastra 106.1. Now for your starting lineup, starting with the Dragons. 5'10" sophomore, number 1, Braxton Creed. For the Wildcats, the 5'9" junior, number 4, Braxton Miller. For the Dragons, 5'8" freshman, number 2, Isaiah Heredia. For the Wildcats, the 5'7" sophomore, number 5, Matt Gray. For the Dragons, the 5'11" junior, number 5, Dylan McDonald. For the Wildcats, the 6'4" senior, number 20, Brett Suggs. For the Dragons, 5'11" sophomore, number 14, Colin Corona. For the Wildcats, the 6'10" senior, number 23, DJ Miller. For the Dragons, the 6'2" senior, number 21, Seth Coates. For the Wildcats, the 6'5" senior, number 45, David Miller. Dragons are coached by Evan Linder. The Wildcats are coached by
And on a night you only get to experience once every 4 years you're in high school, it is game time. From Haven, Kansas and the Wildcat Gym, it is senior night and it is time to play some basketball. Your Haven Wildcats, only one loss on the season now, number 2 in 3A, are going up against the Halstead Dragons. Mr. Clemens, it is about time to get going.
It is about time. Got to give it to the senior up here in the booth.
Had to do it. Put something together. I don't know how great it was, but hey, it was something.
Hey, you know what? I mean, I think you did a great job. Let's see what the team can be able to do. The chairman of the boards right now in the center circle.
And it is won by Haven. Oh, but it's lost early. Nash saves it. DJ has it.
And here's a look at your rosters here for tonight for both teams.
Bit of a scramble there for the ball early, but doesn't matter. Here now is Haven. David in the corner. Nash up to DJ. Deep three. First shot of the game is up. Missed. Rebound by Halstead. Gathered in, and here comes number 5, Dylan McDonald up the court. McDonald passes to Corona. Cohen Corona now with it. Cross court pass to number 2, Isaiah. Hurried up. Over to Corona. Back to number 1, Braxton Creed. Down to Moats. To McDonald. Deep three for Halstead is good.
Oh.
Halstead scores the first basket of the game off a deep three. I believe that was Creed. A deep shot, and it is a 3-0 lead now for Halstead. To Braxton. Braxton shoots a three, and I think Brant was out. He stepped out on that corner. Not a good start for Haven. 3-0 now for Halstead. Here is Herida. Heredia bringing up the court, or yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like I was going to say, Haven's got to be able to play some really
Right.
stifling defense here tonight. They can't be able to do what they did with
McDonald passes out on Halstead, Haven ball.
Yeah, they can't be able to do. Well, no, they have to do what they did with Heston, especially in that second half. But
is contain their best players, just not let Heston get good shots, because Haven outscored Heston in that second half.
Oh yeah,
an easy basket for the chairman of the boards, Brant Sipe.
And they stayed close all because of Brant too. I mean, if I remember correctly, he was the only one for a good amount of time to score any points for Haven.
Right. Here now is McDonald for three. It's a Corona, excuse me, I believe. Yeah, that was Corona. And here comes Nash right off the dribble. Nash to DJ. Nice pass to Braxton. Brant goes to work. Brant, fadeaway shot is up, missed. Foul called on Nash. Early foul for Haven. Halstead crowd likes it. Halstead up by 1 right now. 5:51 to go in this first quarter.
Yeah, and you know, for Halstead, I mean, like it's like you said for Haven, they have to contain the star players.
Right.
For Halstead, I think you just have to contain really Brant.
Yeah.
Brant side.
Well, I mean, Haven has a lot of scorers who can, score.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not trying to detract from them.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, you know, if you want to get all the rebounds, if you want to get.
And look at number. Nice steal by DJ all the way to the basket. It's up and it is good. DJ Miller and the Cats steal the lead right back.
And DJ just proved me wrong.
watch number 1 Moats here. He was being very physical with Brant Sipe, and I'm not sure what he was trying to do. He had a couple elbows to the back of Brant Sipe. So watch that battle here early. As I think he might be trying to send a signal to Brant saying that you might not have an easy night.
Yeah.
But we'll see if they can contain Brant Sipe here. Here now is number 2, Herida. Herida over to Creed. Nice pass down low, almost blocked. Is blocked.
That one was swatted.
And they call a foul.
Man.
I do not agree with that call at all. That did not look like a foul to me. But they will see it that way.
Yeah, he might have caught him on the arm there.
Yeah.
But shooting foul nonetheless. Second one for Haven here.
Yeah. Number 3, Joey Millspaw at the line. And here's the 1 of 2. First shot's up, and it is a make. Tie ball game now, 4-4. Millspaw gets his first points of the game. First point, rather. And here's the second of 2. It's up and good. Millspaw 2 for 2 from the line for Halstead. Halstead will now take back the lead. Nash will call a play. Here's Brant. Brant over to DJ. DJ to Braxton. Braxton, that's his shot. It's up and it is off. And I gotta say, that has been Braxton's main shot here. That's his forte. We'll see if they get him more looks.
Yeah, I think right now, Haven, the big key is to have short-term memory loss for Haven. Forget about the loss from Tuesday.
Yeah, here's Heredia down to Corona. Corona trips a little bit. Millspaw with Corona, Creed pulls up, and he'll be rebounded by David Yoder. Here comes Haven. DJ slows it down a little bit. Gets it down to Brant. Brant goes to work. The chairman of the boards. It is almost too easy for Brant Sipe. Second basket of the game. 6-5 Haven.
Meeting. Call that board meeting. Come on. Here we go.
And there's Moats. Moats to Heredia. Heredia drives. Jump ball. And the Wildcats will send number 21, Dalton Bontrager, and number 11, Gunlin Reinhardt in for David and DJ. First quarter substitution here for Haven. Their first sub of the game now coming in and now double teaming Heredia. Kick ball off of Dalton's leg. There'll be an inbounds here for Halstead. Here's Heredia over to Creed. Creed. Back to Heredia. Heredia, he's doubled. Back to Creed. The Cats are playing their 1-3-1 zone, as they always do. Creed pulls up. Tough shot. Bounces in. Takes the right bounce for him. He's got 5 points on the night.
And that one, it looked like it wasn't going to go in for a second.
Yeah, a very lucky bounce there for Halstead. Down to Brandt. Brandt goes to work. Brandt, and the foul, and one. Count the basket.
First foul for Halstead. And Brandt is just thinking, okay, first
You might want to get your marshmallows toasting because he is ready to cook. Or no, he's not ready. He is cooking. Shot is up and off. Nice rebound. Nice. Brandt into the post again. Missed. Rebounded by himself and puts it in.
You said he was cooking. No, he is the fire.
Yeah, he is cooking now. 10-7 for Haven. Here is Halstead now. Millspaw. Or McDonald, excuse me.
Oh.
Tipped. Corona has it now. Double teamed in the corner. Ball's tipped. Tipped once again. Tipped another time. Halstead still has it.
Gatlin really wants that ball.
He is playing great defensively. He's anything for the ball. Corona, very contested three. Rebounded by the chairman.
Dalton Bontrager with the hand in the face.
Here's
there.
Nash speeding down the court. Nash to the basket. They'll call a charge.
Yeah, he got a little too fast there and couldn't be able to control it.
And they will put number 5, Dietrich Nisley, in for Nash now.
Third foul for Haven, but 10-7 lead right now.
10-7 now. Here comes Corona of Halstead, trying to find McDonald. They'll find Creed instead. Braxton Creed.
He almost lost it himself.
Moves right to left. Here now is number 3, Millspaw. Millspaw picks up his dribble back to Creed. McDonald drives, puts it up. No good. Rebound Haven. Here come the Wildcats. Gatlin passes it to Dalton. Dalton to Dietrich. Down to Brandt. They're going to feed it to Brandt here. Brandt, fadeaway shot. Bounces out, unfortunately. Here now comes Halstead. Pass was going to Corona there. It went off the leg. Or went off Brandt, I think. It'll still be Halstead ball. 10-7 for Haven. They'll take Brandt out, and they'll put David back in the game here. And DJ as well. They'll take Braxton and Brandt out, to be more specific. Here now is Creed. Creed thought about a 3. He'll get it out. Get it to Herida. Herida, cross-court pass to Creed. Arching pass there. Nearly picked off. Ball's out. Haven ball. And I mean, Haven always plays great defensively. Yeah. I feel like Haven is very consistent on the defensive end. Their 1-3-1 zone is just so consistent, and it's so good against any kind of offense.
Yeah,
it just does wonders.
It's one that Paramore has perfected over the years.
Exactly.
It is it's a stifling defense.
Yeah. DJ on the drive, no basket, 4 foul.
And that's going to be Halstead's second foul.
Yeah.
There's Gatlin.
Deep 3 from Gatlin's up, and it is good!
Bang! Distance!
Comes in the game and hits a deep 3. Timeout called. That's a big 3 to get the Cats some momentum back.
And Gatlin Reinhardt, not known for those types. That was a fadeaway type of shot.
Yeah, he was almost fully contested. Didn't matter, right between the eyes. Great shot.
He went full Curry and went spicy.
Excuse me. The Cats are up, but it did seem like Halstead was slowly building some momentum there. But just like that, it's 13-7. The Cats are up by 6.
Oh, man.
Great three, man.
Yeah, like
Holy
I said,
cow.
he went full curry and went
Yeah.
spicy right there.
Yeah, I'll say.
I can't come up with a pun for Klay Thompson. So
Yeah. Get back to you on that one.
he was down to earth.
Well,
like
considering
Klay, I
Klay
don't
Thompson
know.
once scored 42 points in the third quarter, maybe Mr. Third Quarter. We're also not in the third quarter yet, so.
No, I mean we'll wait till the third quarter. I mean
Yeah.
if it's fourth quarter and he gets hot, we'll call him Kyrie.
Yeah. Oh, nice shot from Corona there.
Kyrie for all the right reasons, not other
Not
reasons.
yeah. Fadeaway J there is good from Corona. 13-9 for Haven now. Here is DJ. Nice dribble move to the basket. In his bag, he scores.
And the Wildcats are rolling right now.
Good offensive possessions here for the Cats. 15-9. Here's number 1, Creed. Creed to Herida. Corona in the corner. Foul called.
I believe that's on
The Haven ball. No, I think it's on Halstead.
Yeah, it is.
And they will call 21 with an elbow. I think they finally got him. He was being very, I think 21 would be Moats. He's being very physical off the ball. And the refs finally see it and call it.
You don't get very many of those that
maneuvering around,
don't become
foul called,
flagrants.
blocking foul.
You don't get very many of those that do not become flagrant.
Yeah,
so kind of lucky.
Watch that.
Lucky,
Yeah, watch that. Because again, you can't go throwing around elbows like it's a wrestling match or a UFC or I mean, got to be careful with that. So
I learned my lesson about throwing elbows when I accidentally punched myself in the face.
Here's Dalton. Nice little.
That's all the
shot
context.
there.
That's long distance.
Oh,
Bang!
Bang! DJ for 3.
DJ play the hits.
Oh,
Come
my.
on, man. And he gets
What a
huge
shot.
congratulations from Lonnie
Man,
Paramore.
with a big high five from Paramore, and what a way to end the first quarter. Your Haven Wildcats.
Oh my goodness.
20 points. Halstead has 9. I barely saw that. I was writing a score down on my stat sheet. I look up. It's a 3 from the corner from DJ, and it is a great shot.
Oh, I barely saw it too, and man, I had to look over the monitor and just.
Yeah, what a shot.
End of the first half of the first half. We can go with that, I guess. Haven, with the big time lead here, 20-9, and I mean, a lot of that now they're sharing the rock. That's I think that's the.
Yeah,
they're,
a lot of scores. Let's see.
Oh, they're.
It's
spread
Gatlin with
around
3.
too.
Brant had 8. Dalton had 2. DJ had 4. Only the first quarter and 4 different scores for Haven already. Very impressive.
A lot better than what it was on Tuesday night, where after the first quarter you only had 1 scorer. So so I think that's a big thing here. I mean, credit to Heston's defense on that one for not allowing anybody else to score.
Oh, and almost lost it as it's tipped. Handed off to DJ in his bag to the basket. Foul called. And he was spinning and maneuvering his way to the basket. And he will draw the foul. Here's the first of 2 free throws. It's up and good. There are 5 points for DJ on the night. And here's the second of 2 shots. It's up and it is good. 22-9 for Haven. And it's been after a 3-4 Halstead to start the game, it's been a pretty good game for Haven so far. Here's Creed. Creed over to Corona. Corona. Cross-court pass to Herida. Herida.
Oh.
Lost it. Saved by Halstead. Deep 3 from Creed is up, and it is good. He's got 8 points. Cuts the lead to 10. And I believe might have a sub here. Yeah, they'll bring number 21 Moats in the game. And again, all the viewers at home, watch Moats' play on Brant here. We'll see if he's physical on the ball, or off the ball, excuse me. Braxton over to David. Almost thought about a deep three there. Here comes Braxton. Down to Brant. Moats on him. Brant. Shots missed. Rebound by Halstead.
Oh, Moats was not giving him any room to breathe.
Here's Corona. Over to Creed. Almost lost the handle. Here's Herida. Deep three, or a corner three from Halstead, missed. Rebound by DJ. Long pass to Brant. The chairman goes to work and he can't get it that time. Nice pass and a good setup.
I thought he had it there.
I thought he had it too. Ball's almost lost. It is lost. Drive by Herida, foul called. Reaching foul.
Yeah, going back to that long pass there to Brant Seif. I mean, credit to the defender there for hustling back and trying to make that one hard for Brant to be able to score.
Corona will throw it in here over to Herida. Herida over to Corona. Creed back to Herida. Cats still in that 1-3-1 defense here. Foul called off the ball. It's another foul, I think, on number 21 Moats here. Yeah, it's another foul on Moats, and they'll sub him out. Man, I'm telling you, everyone at home, watch him off the ball here, because he is just, I don't know if he's trying to get in Brant's head or in his space, but he is just continuously throwing elbows around, and he is drawing 3 early fouls here with 6 minutes to go in this second quarter here. Brant goes to work, missed.
Yeah, but again,
here comes Halstead. Oh, nice pass. Corona got it. And they'll call the foul on Brant. He'll get the and one, 22-14.
I was going to say with Moats.
That's a nice shot. I'll give him credit.
Yeah.
He was falling away. 4 points now for Corona. He'll see if they can make it 5. Shots up from the line. Miss. Rebound by Brant.
I was going to say with Moats, he's probably going to be seated for the rest of this round.
I would think. I'd be very surprised if he came back in.
But
I mean, he's done nothing offensively. I guess he's just trying to be a nuisance. I mean, I have no idea.
I mean, the 3 fouls, you can't,
Yeah.
I mean,
David thought about a shot there. Gatlin for 3. Another one is up and almost went in.
I mean, 3 fouls and all that. You only get 5 in Keisha basketball.
Yeah.
So,
got to be careful for him. Yeah. All right, here now is Creed. Creed over to Corona. Corona cross court pass to Herida. Herida fakes, steps into a 3. It's up. We're a little off there. Here comes Nash. Nash speeds his way to the basket. Euro steps. Got it! What a move from Nash Ray.
Like a hot knife through butter and a crash, but no call.
Oh, no call. Gatlin brings it up. 3-on-3, even break. He's tripped from behind. That's a foul. Man, what a silky smooth move there from Nash Ray. That is just textbook Euro step and a textbook layup.
I don't know how he found the hold in that defense, but he did, and he.
Well, I thought he might pass it for a second there. He slowed down, then sped up, and now Haven is in the bonus, so Gatlin Reinhardt will go to the line. First of 2 is up, or the first of a 1-and-1 is up. It's good. He's got 4 points on the day. Had a 3 in the first quarter. That was a big-time 3. Second one's up and good. 2 for 2 from the line for Gatlin Reinhardt. 26-14, leads back up to 12.
That's 5 points right now for Gatlin.
Yeah,
so he's having
a big swing towards Haven's way here in the last couple minutes.
I mean, I was going to say Gatlin's having a good night here tonight.
Yeah. Oh, stolen by Gatlin on both ends. Here he comes, and there he goes. Gatlin Reinhardt with the basket.
Did I say good night? I'm saying he's having a great time right now.
Oh, yeah. 7 points. He's playing great offensively and defensively.
Oh, yeah.
Gatlin. We'll see if he can get a steal here. That'd be nice. Here's Corona. Over to Harryda. Pass to Creed. Creed on the baseline.
Oh.
Tripped. Foul called.
And that's going to be Haven's 6th foul. That one is on number 5, Nash Ray here.
And I think that is his 3rd foul.
Yeah, so
that's his 3rd foul.
So he's going to take a seat.
Yeah,
for the rest of this
I mean,
half, too.
wow, that's a lot of early fouls for Nash. That's surprising. Oh, tip by DJ. Here's Corona. Over to number 1, Creed.
Oh,
ball's tipped.
DJ takes it away.
Nice steal by Haven. Here comes Braxton. Nice move to the basket. Nice dish off.
And
no basket.
Foul.
Floor foul called.
Yeah.
Nash with a nice
No,
little.
that was Braxton.
Or Braxton, sorry. Thank you. Nice little stop and go. Said Nash, I meant Braxton. Had a nice stop and go there. And he'll earn his free throws. First one is up and good for his first point of the game.
I mean, it was very much Nash-like, though.
Yeah.
So
it was crafty.
Oh, yeah.
Shots up and good.
And ladies and gentlemen, I mean, Nash Ray, Braxton Miller, they're going to be. Nash Ray is not going to be a senior. Braxton Miller is going to be a senior next year. Nash Ray, he's going to be a junior next year. I mean, and then you also have like players like Dalton Bontrager. He's going to be a junior as well. I mean, like the seniors will graduate and they'll move on, but right now you got to be thinking that with the amount of time that the juniors or that the sophomores and juniors have on the court, all throughout this season, the Wildcats for Lonnie Paramore have a pretty bright future ahead of them.
I think so too. I mean, I think that next year, I feel like Nash will be the potential leader of this team. We'll see how it shakes out, but I think Nash is really good. But yeah, we'll see.
Well, I mean, I can also see Dalton Bontrager being that. Being that kind
I
of,
think Dalton and Nash, I think could be a potential dynamic duo, so to speak.
Oh yeah.
In the coming years, we'll see how it pans out.
And
so 30-14 now for Haven.
And here's the thing. I mean, you only have 1, 2, 3 juniors on the squad here. It's going to be a very junior-heavy team next year. So, I mean, like, because there's only going to be like 2 or 3 seniors.
Yeah.
This is going to be a team. That's going to be a team that's going to be really developed in the next year or 2.
All right, here now is Corona in the corner. Ball is almost stolen by DJ. Corona retains the possession here. 3:20 to go in this first quarter here. Here's Corona. Corona trying to find a pass here. Ball's tipped and almost stolen. In and out of the hands of Dalton. Creed. Tipped. Haven ball. Or excuse me, Halstead ball, not Haven ball.
I've said it before. This league has a lot of aged schools.
yeah, it does. It does indeed, as it's passed into Harryda. Harryda moves in, thought about a 3. Yeah, now moves back out. Harryda. Tipped off of Dalton. Still Haven ball. Or still Halstead ball. Did it again. Inbounds here for Halstead. 2:50 to go here. Here now is Harryda again at the top of the key. And Haven has largely contained what Halstead has been able to do on offense. Corner 3 is up. Hits the side of the backboard. Way off as here comes Haven. And there'll be a floor foul, and that'll be another trip to the line for Braxton.
And that is the 9th foul for Halstead. That's the second one for number 14, Cohen Corona.
Yeah. And first shot is good from Braxton.
Braxton right now. 3 points.
Yeah, 3 points on the day. Can make it 4 right here. It's up, and it is good. Lead is up to 18 points, just like that, almost at the blink of an eye. It's been a flurry of points for Haven. To our delight up here in the commentators booth.
I mean, I was going to say, you think they forgot about Tuesday night?
I guess. I mean, it's been a great game so far. A pretty well-rounded showing here for the Cats. Creed over to Harryda. Harryda back out. And he had a lot of the ball. He hasn't done too much with it. Lost. Here comes Haven. DJ to Brandt. Chairman goes up, and he will score. Takes a friendly bounce.
And a very nice pause right there to let the defender move out of the way.
And almost stolen by DJ, and Brandt will break into the double digits here with 10 points on the night. 1:34 to go in this second quarter.
Yeah.
1:28 to go now.
If you let Brandt, get on, get on fire, he will score 30.
Yeah. Corona with a nice drive. He couldn't get it to fall.
He's done it before.
Yeah. He's actually played a pretty solid game. DJ will leave it for Dalton. Down to Brandt. Brandt's wide open. That's a foul. Yeah.
And double bonus now for Haven. Brandt will go to the line and shoot 2 guaranteed free throws.
They're going to sub DJ in here. Or excuse me, David in here. Here's the first of 2 from the line for Brandt Sipe to make the lead 21. He hits it. 11 points on the night. Second shot's up, and it is off. Oh, almost lost there. Creed, he's fouled from behind.
Yeah, good old reaching foul there. And I believe that's Dalton Bontrager's first. No, that's not Bontrager. That was Gatlin Reinhardt.
And first shot of the 1-and-1 for Creed is up. It's off, rebounded by David. And it will be a timeout. No, not a timeout. I'm not sure why they stopped play here. I think there was a sub trying to go in for Halstead. I think that's why they stopped play. Yeah. Number 15 will get subbed in, I believe that is.
Either that or maybe an injury?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Being checked up on.
Yeah, maybe they just sub him out quickly. And they'll put Noah Deal in for him. There's Gatlin over to Dietrich. Dietrich drives to Brandt. Brandt waits up, no good, gets his own rebound. Foul called on the floor.
Brandt is working hard to climb that ladder.
Work, yeah. 11 points on the day already. And it's 35-14. First one is up and good from the line for Brandt Sipe. 12 points on the day. Let's see if he can make it. 13 points here. It's up and good. 13 points on the night for Brandt Sipe. 37-14 lead now. 23-point lead, if you can believe it. It is just skyrocketed up. Almost no response at all. Tipped by Dalton. Another steal. Here come the Wildcats. Great play to Brandt.
Almost had it. And
he'll get the
fouled.
foul anyway. Nice communication there. Just couldn't quite finish it off.
And that pass. That's what they did on that one there.
Yeah.
Brandt's back at the line to shoot 2 more.
Yeah. First of 2 is no good, as Haven is in the double bonus now. Here's the second of 2 at the line. Up and missed again.
Wow, rare miss.
Yeah, rare double miss. Here's Deal to Corona. Corona moving from left to right. Back steps. Here's Harryda. Harryda, long pass to Corona.
Yeah, we got less than 10 seconds left.
Yep, 6 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Harryda blocked by Brandt Sipe. Throws it up at the half. It's no good, and that will do it for half number 1. Your Haven Wildcats with 37 points. Halstead with 14 at the start. Looked like Halstead might have a chance, but that flame, so to speak, was pretty quickly extinguished.
Oh, and then transferred over to Brandt's side. 13 points on that half, and man, the guy just went on fire there.
Oh yeah, 13 points at the half. And
But, yeah.
I mean, he has played great.
Yeah. I don't think there's any other way to really.
Yeah, I mean, he's played. He's been the factor here. So yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So now with one half to go here.
Well, here we'll go ahead and do this real quick, and then so we're down to one half left here in this for senior night. That's not the last game of the season though for them. They've got a couple more when you count Sub-State and all that. But so then the next time that the Wildcats and the Lady Cats will hit the court will be on Tuesday, February 21st, when they go to Larned to face off against the Indians for the regular season finale. For updates, just keep an eye on the bulletin and the various Facebook pages on how to watch the stream or listen to the radio broadcast. The next time we are on your screens, yes, we will be back. Will be Monday, either Monday, February 27th and or Tuesday, February 28th for the first round of Sub-State. Date, time, and opponent will be announced after the Larned game. Just check with the bulletin, Facebook pages, or right here on the Wildcat Network YouTube page. It'll be right here on your home for Haven basketball, the Wildcat Network.
Hey man, I am so pumped for Sub-State. I mean,
you and me
it's
both.
like our playoffs. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the playoffs, but for high school basketball, and it's so much fun.
Oh yeah. And the winning team at Sub-State is the only team of that region to go to state.
Yeah, so it's a winner, basically a winner take all.
Oh
so,
yeah, single elimination. So
yeah.
Reminder that that after the first round of Sub-State is all in Lions, second and championship game. First round's hosted by the higher seeded teams and all that. So. Monday would be the guys, Tuesday for the girls, unless both teams host the same school.
Yeah,
both games are played on the same night.
We'll have to see about that. Yeah.
Yeah.
As I'm gonna go here, I got the
stat sheet.
Stats back. Yeah, from the stat keeper here. I'm going through. I mean, I think a big part of why Halstead couldn't really stop Brandt was that their main post defender was sitting on the bench for most of this first half. I mean, I believe it was Moats. Moats had 3 early fouls, and that's something to watch. Halstead will put Moats back in because Moats could stop Brandt on some plays, but in general, I feel like Brandt had Halstead's number for the most part, but I think that Halstead could try to put Moats back in the game and maybe just try to throw him off. We'll see.
We'll have to see how it all plays out.
Yeah.
First half ends with 37-14. Your Wildcats have a commanding lead. All right, we're going to go ahead and take a break, and we'll be back with you guys on the other side of halftime.
You want the beat bundle? He's still in there, he is. Congratulations, Lloyd.
Haven Sports on the Wildcat Network is brought to you by Yoder Engineered Structures. If you want the finest in engineered structures, just say yes. Call toll-free at 844-YES-BARN or visit us online at yoderstructures.com. Shep Chevrolet, where a handshake is still a deal. Visit us online at shepchevrolet.com or give us a call at 620-222-9226. Heartland Credit Union. Apply online at hcu.coop. Visit your nearest branch or call our e-branch at 800-428-8472.
And as the sun sets down on another lengthy season here on the Wildcat Network, we want to welcome you guys one more time to Haven High School. And this now, the third quarter of play, which is about to begin. And here we go. So, yeah, in that last half, I mean, it was big for Brant Sipe there and the rest of the Wildcats as they've been able to get into an early lead here, 37-14. And we start this third quarter here, and I think the biggest key here is going to be to keep that momentum, to keep that drive, to keep the heat going, and keep everything on fire, I guess you can say. So that one goes out of bounds, and so there we go. David Yoder gets that point to go in here, and now it is 39-14 here. And, you know, Cleary, I think that this is going to be, might be a great bounce back for the Cats, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
All right, so it is senior night, and it is one of those nights where traditionally we bring on a senior. And we have the pleasure of having a senior who knows how to lead, who can conduct a good band. We have Cassidy Peterson. Now, I can officially say I've had both Petersons on our live streams here. Cassidy, how you doing tonight?
Pretty good.
So we had the three-pointer there, so we're going to try to call the game and conduct an interview at the same time. Do the impossible, I guess you can say. But yeah, thanks for joining us tonight. So as a scene, here's just kind of a general question here. How do you feel about how tonight's game is going for the guys and the girls?
What? Sorry.
Oh, how do you feel about how tonight's game or how tonight is going for both teams?
It was a little disappointing for the girls. I feel bad for them, but I think they tried their hardest, and the boys' game is really fun to watch so far. It looks like we might win.
So that one goes in there.
As Corona scores there, yeah.
And I missed a foul for Haven. All right, Cassidy, we said this earlier with Cleary. So many students, in a small school district like this, when they become active in one thing, they become active in many things. So, I mean, I hinted at you being involved in the band and all, but give us the list of items that you do here.
I'm in Wildcat Singers, Scholars Bowl, FCA, Stuco, Rise Up Reno, Art Club, band, obviously, tennis. I think that's it. I feel like I'm missing something, but
Scholars Bowl, maybe?
I think I said that.
Is it Scholars Bowl? Yeah. So obviously it's senior night. I'm a senior. You're a senior. Does that bring out any feelings about just senioritis or anything like that, or is it pretty another normal game, or is it a little different?
I wish I could say I don't have senioritis, but I definitely do, especially like since we got back from Christmas, probably a little stressful. We got our scholarship stuff today, and just my college English class too is a little stressful for the
I feel that. I feel that.
Now, I mean, I guess to piggyback on that one, so like, how does it feel to be a part of these like senior night festivities as a senior?
I mean, unfortunately, the band isn't actually featured in too many festivities for the spring one, but
yeah.
Well, I mean, I ask, so that way, because like it's last football game, last basketball game, the last of everything type of deal. As DJ just sinks a 3 right there. So I mean, has it hit to you that it's almost over, basically?
I feel like it hit me more during football senior night than this one because less people were announced, I feel like.
Yeah.
But there's definitely things. We got our caps and gowns this week, and that was like a little sad.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I'm a little bit ready for it.
Mm-hmm. So when's the next concert for band and Wildcat singers? And tell us what you guys or what the band and singers have in store for everyone.
Well, next week on Thursday, February 23rd, the Wildcat Singers are performing at KMEA Conference in Wichita, and we were very excited. We auditioned and we made it in last year, and we have 30 minutes worth of music for everyone, so you could go visit that. Or we have a concert, I think, in like the middle of March for band and choir.
It's either early March or middle of March, something like that. Yeah.
And then we also have League Music Festival March 1st for band and Wildcat singers.
And I believe also like in April you guys have a small regional small ensemble and large ensemble as well too. I was looking at the calendar earlier today. I'm like,
right. And then eventually Encore in May, which is a lot of fun.
Haven right now still commanding the lead here at this moment. You're seeing some of the blocks that they had. I think there was a block that led to a Brant Sipe bucket, and now Haven right now with another chance at the line here.
I'll ask you this after the free throw here, but what are your plans after graduation, Cassie?
Next year I'm going to go to Hutchinson Community College and get the rest of my general credits. I already have about 24 credit hours graduating. And then probably KU or Fort Hays.
So you're a part of Scholars Bowl. You're a part of, you said FCA as well. Let's give those organizations some time to shine as well. I mean, talk to us. Tell us about Scholars Bowl. How's that is going? I know last year it didn't happen. This year rebooted, and now as a senior, you guys are doing well, right?
This year we restarted the program. We had a great coach who just happens to be Dr. Percy, Clary's dad, and we had a big team, varsity and JV. I know our varsity team, we got first at our first meet in Larned, and we got second at South Barber.
South Barber or Cheney? I think it was South Barber.
And then I know that the JV's done pretty good too. And then we just finished up 2 weeks ago with regionals and
didn't do all that great, but we had fun. I mean,
yes, we had fun, and we learned a lot. I really wish I could do it one more year. I wish last year we could have done it.
I think there is such a thing as College Scholars Bowl as well.
So. Yeah. I don't know if I'm smart enough for that, but it was fun.
Yeah, that's one of those activities where it's like just at high school, it's a blast to be a part of it. It's with your friends, and it's so much fun.
And
all right. Go ahead.
And then FCA, that's Fellowship of Christian Athletes. outside of the school, you don't hear too much about it. So talk to us about FCA a bit.
Yeah, so I've been part of FCA since I was a sophomore, and I've actually been on the leadership committee for almost the whole time. And so now it is run by Mrs. Barter, Mindy Barter, one of our English teachers. And we meet every Friday for Bible study at 7:30, and all the leaders take turns leading it. So usually I have to lead like once every other month. And we have a lot of fun. We have donuts every week, or some sort of breakfast food, and lots of donuts. Or we play games, and we learn about God, and we try to grow together, and we have prayer request time. And I've done some fun activities for my lessons. We wrote thank you notes to God in November, so it's a great organization. I'm so glad we've had a bigger turnout this year, and I think it could get even bigger.
To give an update here real quick, the seniors for Haven are now taking a break. They're probably going to take the rest of this game off here tonight.
I would think, yeah. And all right, so now, finally, how do you feel about the Lady Cats and the Wildcats, the basketball seasons, and how do you think they will fare in sub-state and state?
I think our seasons have been really good. I was a little bit skeptical at the beginning of the season for both teams, and I think our teams are great this year. They have done a really good job of working together. Everyone has their moments to shine. I really think that both teams will do good this year at sub-state, state, hopefully, but I'm not a sports expert, so
Fingers
I can't
crossed.
tell you for sure.
Yeah.
But it would be awesome to go to state for our senior year. I think everyone deserves to go this year. They've been working really hard.
Yeah, I mean, no argument from us up here. I mean, we've been seeing how the fruits of their labor have been born, basically. So.
And I gotta say, from up here, the band sounds great. So.
Oh yeah. We also have the added benefit of having different camera angles.
Yeah.
When they don't get knocked down by the basketball team.
Yeah.
All right. So Cassidy, I mean, first of all, thank you for coming up here.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And I guess I'd be remiss in saying this. Brady's probably going to enjoy this part, but for being the second Peterson to don a microphone.
Is it bad if Is it bad if I say that you did a better job than Brady? No, I'm just kidding. Don't, Brady. If you're watching this, I'm half joking, but not. Yeah, sure. We'll just leave it at that.
Well, I mean, he'll probably watch it later.
I have just a little bit more expression than him.
Oh, poor Brady.
Oh man. I guess then, do you have any shout-outs or anything like that here?
I don't know. I think everyone that would be listening is here, that I know. But I guess shout out to the band. We've been working really hard this year. New teacher once again. That's hard. And shout out to the basketball teams for giving us a place to perform too, because I mean they're actually the main event, but we get to play and have fun.
Oh yeah, I mean you guys added some new songs too this year.
Yeah.
Jamming to the Mighty
tonight,
Boss Tones.
Yeah, tonight we got to request songs if we're seniors, so we have a whole new list.
And that one goes right into the hands of the defense. Cassidy, would you like to do us the honors and tell us the score right now at the end of the third quarter?
The score, Haven 56, Halstead 21.
Nice. Good job. Thank you very much, Cassidy.
Thank you.
And go and enjoy the rest of this game here.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And you heard it from Cassidy. I had the wrong score up there, but yes, 56-21, and Haven just continuing to show their dominance here tonight. I mean, that's been the big thing here. I mean, just constantly scoring baskets now to the point where I don't think the results.
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't pay attention too close in this third quarter as I was interviewing, but I mean, look at the scoreboard.
Yeah.
I mean, Cassidy said it. I mean, up by 35. I mean, wow.
So, all right. yeah, I was trying to also give you guys the limelight as well, and and I had to correct my scoreboard a couple of times. So, but I mean, that's why we do this thing, because it's not about like, or not just about like what you guys see on the screen. What you guys see on the screen is is the main event. It is the the players there, and we had the starters get back on the court. Now they're going to go off the court. Give the seniors the last opportunity here on their home court.
They will get a standing applause from most of the crowd here. And I mean, man, what a dominating senior night game.
Oh, yeah.
What else can you ask for?
One
applause from the crowd. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and they're getting hugs and congratulations from their entire team here. And I mean, like,
as they should.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, what a game.
Oh, yeah. But yeah, we also wanted to highlight some of the other students, because these live streams are really to showcase the school as a whole.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I mean, long
Corona
distance
for three. That's a little off.
Oh, nice catch there by Cezanne. Yeah, I stopped counting runs again.
Oh, that's all right.
I don't even need this notepad anymore.
Yeah, we were. Oh, Dalton for three. Oh, a little off.
So, all right. Haven, big. Looks like they're going to come away with this one.
Yeah. Big time win.
Oh yeah.
They're going to put all the JV in here, I think.
And so, I mean, we saw the girls have a tough loss against a Halstead team that is number 4. They that was earlier tonight, and they showed, hey, Halstead showed, hey, we're still here to play.
Right.
There may be other teams that are taking the tops of this bracket, but we're still here. We're still here to play, and we can be able to make some noise if we need to.
And despite Haven having a little suspicious start, to say the least, getting up a 3 early, they battled right back. And I mean,
yeah,
the result is obvious. I mean, up by 33 points.
Well, no, I mean, like, for the girls earlier tonight, they did battle back, though.
Yeah.
And then the guys.
I think both teams have good things to take away from today.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, and the guys.
I would say personally.
The guys, I mean, like, this is going to be a great way to take a break, go into the 3-day weekend for them, and get ready for Larned on Tuesday. I mean, and yeah, like you said, a little bit of an inauspicious start, but man, like, the scoreboard doesn't lie.
Yeah.
Although my scoreboard does when I don't pay attention.
When I don't update it, yeah. Yep.
So
33-point lead, under 5 to go. There's a running clock now, so it's going to feel like this fourth quarter will speed by. Cezanne right to the basket. It's good. Cezanne Pierce. He's a fan favorite.
Oh, yeah. So, Cleary, you're also a senior here as well, and you've been calling the games throughout the. Oh, that one was a good 3-pointer there.
Yeah, answered right back.
You've been calling the games. This is your first year doing it.
Yeah.
And all that. I think the folks at home can tell just by the sound of your voice. But are you having fun?
I always have fun on the mic. I mean, it's really a joy to commentate. I mean, obviously, it's a little different from band, but I mean, I enjoy it a lot. I mean, it's a lot of fun.
And then, I mean, and then the other thing too, senior night itself. Like, I know you said before that senioritis hasn't hit you.
Not
as much.
Okay,
as others.
We had a concert last night, and it started to hit a little bit, because that's like one of our last like big Wildcat Singers concerts. So it crept in a little bit, but
it
in general, not yet. Yeah.
It finds its way. But I mean, like, tonight, this is also kind of your senior night. Well, I mean, like, you weren't on the court, but like, this is still your senior
broadcasting
night.
So, yeah.
So, I mean, like, getting the win like this, I mean, that's got to feel good, especially as a senior, right?
Yeah. And I mean, for all the parents, all the players, all the students, a senior night win just means more than a regular win.
It's like we've said before, we'll say it again. The two biggest home games that you always want to win are homecoming and senior night.
Yeah, yeah. Stays on for 3, almost banked in. Rebound can't be gathered in by Blake Ritchie there. Oh, nice defensive play by Grant Patry. Thrown up, foul called.
This is a team that is going to be strong. They're going to end strong. They obviously have forgotten about Tuesday night, and it's going to be a joy to see how they finish out this season. That first one goes in. For Halstead, this will be their 12th loss here in the season. And depending on how the Lions game went, or is going, which that has not been updated up at the top, but depending on how that game is going with Hillsborough, you know, Halstead could be looking at 6th place here, and a possible.
Almost had a basket there.
And they'd be looking at a possible matchup against Cheney in the first round. So Haven right now sitting in 2nd. Heston, I can't be able to tell where they're at the moment.
I think it's 41-33 right now. That's what it looks like on our screen.
Oh, that also says final. Yep, that's boys. So yeah, they
so
did
that must
take
be
the
it.
win.
Yeah, they took the one over Smoky Valley.
So Heston right now still in the driver's seat here as far as the table is concerned, but Haven, they're right there too. And one win, one loss can make a huge difference.
Right.
We got a minute left to go, less than a minute now. 28-point lead. What else can you say?
Fourth quarter flew by. Like I said, it just flew by.
Oh, when the clock doesn't stop.
Yeah.
So, all right. I mean, that one goes in, and so I'd say that you have to give credit to the entire team.
Oh yeah.
For this one, the seniors led very well, and I mean, you had a big night from Brant Sipe. You had a big night from DJ Miller.
Oh yeah. Put up and scored by Grant Patry. The student section likes that.
He's a freshman.
He is a freshman. Surprised they haven't chanted that. Oh, they're starting the I Believe chant.
Well, I'm going to let you take the honors here, Cleary.
You want me to start chanting? And all right, on senior night, your Haven Wildcats, a big win, a resounding win at that, 62-34 over the Halstead Dragons. What else can you ask for on senior night? A blowout win. You love to see it. A special group of seniors.
Special group. And we'll get the chance to see them again at Sub-State here in a couple of weeks. Let me go ahead and bring that up here. Yeah, in a couple of weeks. They still have one more game left in the regular season against Larned and the Indians. It's a long way to travel. Both teams are going to want to take home a victory there.
Right.
We'll
just see how that goes.
Oh, yeah. And then after that, I mean, after that, and if you're wanting to know how to be able to catch it and all that, besides going all the way to Larned, just follow Bulletin, the Facebook pages, all that on where to watch, how to listen, and all. We're going to come back to you guys here in a couple weeks' time.
We'll be back.
Oh, yeah.
We'll always be back.
When? We have no idea. It might be Monday, it might be Tuesday, it might be both days. But we'll be right back here for the first round of Sub-State. Who, what, when, where it's here, but who
We'll
won it
figure
at
out
what
soon.
time?
Yeah.
That'll
We'll
be
figure out
after.
soon.
That'll be announced after the Larned game, sometime after the Larned game. Check the bulletin, check the Facebook pages, check the Wildcat Network YouTube page. For all that information there, and we'll keep you guys updated on all of that. But always remember, for all home games,
Right here.
it's right here.
Right here in the Wildcat Network.
All right, guys. Hey, big win. Any final takeaways before we call it a night?
Well, I think just a complete game, obviously by Haven or by the guys, and I think for the girls, obviously a crushing loss, but still there's things to build on. And I mean, hey, any sort of momentum is positive. Any things that you did good in a game are positive going forward. So yeah,
Lots of positives for the Wildcats and even some for the Lady Cats. And we've got one big positive for all of us. So for all of us here at the Wildcat Network and USD 312, we'd like to thank you guys very much. We'll see you in here in a couple of weeks.
see you.